Hi everyone, welcome to Nat's Magical Moments. My name is Natalie, and today I'm so excited to be doing the DCP or Disney College Program tag. So what the DCP tag is it's just a little 10 questions to get to know me, a little bit about the program. I am moving in 1 week to Disney World for the DCP Fall 21 program, and I am so excited. So let's jump in. Question number 1, how did you hear about the program? So I heard about the program, I want to say when I was about 16. I was actually at Disneyland, and I noticed that some of the cast members had, instead of a hometown on their name tag, they had a university or a college. And I just thought that was really interesting. So I went home and I researched why that was, and that's how I discovered the Disney College Program. And ever since then, it has been a dream of mine to do it, and so I am so excited. Question number 2, how was the interview process? So the interview process this year after the pandemic was a little different than it's been in the past. So I was notified when applications opened up on May 19th for people whose program was not canceled. So I applied that morning, immediately got to my WBI, which is the web-based interview, which is pretty much, it feels like a giant personality test. So they ask you a bunch of questions about, here's a situation, what would you do? Pick from one of the 4 answers. Or here's a statement, does this sound like you? Does this not sound like you? Do you agree with this statement? Do you strongly disagree with this statement? So a bunch of questions like that. And it's really just to get to a feel about if you're a good fit for the company or not. So on the same day that I applied, I did my WBI and I passed. And then, unlike in previous programs, they did not do the phone interviews this time. So from May 19th to June 30th, I heard absolutely nothing from the Disney College Program. And then on June 30th, I received an email saying, hey, we know you're anxious, just want to let you know that you're still in consideration. And then on July 1st was when I got my acceptance email, which leads into question number 3, where were you when you found out? So I was actually at the time working a virtual camp, and so, got up to go to work, actually woke up about 15 minutes before I had to be on Zoom, was, just getting through my morning, and I was about to sit down and jump on Zoom, and I thought, oh, I'll just check my email, and I opened my email, and I saw an email from the Disney College Program, and it said, congratulations in the subject line, and I just about lost it. I started crying. I was just like yelling, oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I ran into my dad's office, and he thought like something was wrong. He was like, is everything okay? And I could barely get the words out saying that I got into the Disney College Program. Question number 4, what is your role, or what are your preferred roles? So I'm actually going to show you a little clip from yesterday when I found out my final role and location, but some of my preferred roles going into the program. Side note, we didn't actually get to put role preferences on our application, so pretty much they just placed us by operational need. But some of my roles that I would have absolutely loved, I mean, any role at Disney's amazing, is working as a character attendant, having that chance to see kids meet their favorite characters for the first time and be a part of that magic. Or working on Main Street. Main Street is one of my favorite locations in Disneyland here and Magic Kingdom in Florida. And so getting to work in that land was a dream. It's a dream location. And then also working at attractions would be fun, getting to see the kind of behind the scenes and all of that. And so here is a little clip of when I actually found out my role. So I just got my itinerary. Here we go. And I'm gonna be working at the Magic Kingdom Emporium on Main Street. Woo! It's my dream location.
Woohoo!
You can stop. I am stoked to be working at the Emporium on Main Street, USA. Like I mentioned, Main Street, USA was my dream location, and even after that video stopped rolling, I was crying. I cried a lot. I'm so excited. As you can tell, yeah, super excited to be making magic on Main Street. And we go into question number five. How did you find your roommates? So for later arrivals for the Fall 21 program, we are actually not given the opportunity to link with roommates. So I will not find out my roommates until I walk in the door on move-in day, which is a little scary, but also exciting. However, through Facebook groups and GroupMe conversations with other people for my arrival day, I have been able to meet some really amazing people, and some people from my arrival date are actually, we hang out on Zoom every night. It's just kind of an open, hey, Zoom call's on, come on if you want. And we've really become a little family, and they're kind of dubbed the Zoom crew, and they're really amazing. Shout out to the Zoom crew if you're watching. But even though I don't know my roommates, they already feel like a little family, and I am so excited to meet them in person in just 10 days. Yeah, so excited. Can hardly contain the excitement. I feel like I keep saying that a lot, but so much joy. What are you going to miss while you're in the program? So I think, obviously, I'm very much going to miss my hometown, my parents, but the thing I'm really gonna miss is my dog. My dog is like my other half, and so I am so sad to be leaving him on the program, but I am planning many FaceTime calls to see him and talk to him. And I'm also going to miss my friends and my community that I've built here since I've graduated college. But I know it's only going to be for a short time, and so I'm so excited to have all the memories and the stories to bring back to tell them and kind of share a piece of the magic with them when I can. What is your favorite Disney park? This is so hard. I mean, if we're talking Disney parks in general, I'm from Southern California. Disneyland and California Adventure will always have my heart, but specifically Disney World. Magic Kingdom is great. I think Disneyland has a little something better. I think it just was Walt's touch, but I love Magic Kingdom. I'm very excited that it's going to be my home park and that I get to spend every day working there. It's so hard, but I think if I had to choose one, it would have to be Epcot. I think there's something so special about Epcot. There's nothing like it really at any of the other Disney parks, and I love the Epcot ball probably a little more than Cinderella Castle. I feel really bad saying that because I'm working in Magic Kingdom, but I love Epcot. I'm actually going there on the day before my program starts with my family, so I'm just super excited to get to spend time there, do the Food and Wine Festival, eat and drink around the world, all of that fun stuff. First thing I want to do when I want to, hold up. What is the first thing you want to do when you get there? There we go. I think the first thing that I want to do, aside from, self-admission and getting into the parks, is I want to meet the Zoom crew in person. I want to go and I want to give them a giant hug. A lot of us are staying at the same hotel the night before our check-in, and so I just want to go and I want to see them and I want to give them a massive hug and just have fun, because we've been having so much fun together virtually that I can only imagine how much fun we're going to have together. What is number 1 on your bucket list? So my bucket list is currently 2.5 pages on a Google Doc. It is very lofty and very ambitious, but I feel like it's better to have a bucket list that's ambitious than one that's easily attainable. But the first thing, that's hard. You know what? I'm just gonna break them into like the first thing I want to do at every park, because that feels a little easier. So at Epcot, the first thing I want to do is ride Frozen Ever After, because that was the first ride that I rode at Disney World in general. So I think that would be really fun to make it the first ride on my program as well. At Animal Kingdom, I want to ride Expedition Everest. I rode that about 6 times last time I went and had a blast. It's probably my favorite roller coaster. At Hollywood Studios, the first thing I want to do is go to Toy Story Land and ride Slinky Dog Dash. I have not been to Disney World since Toy Story Land opened, and I adore Toy Story, and I'm so excited to go to Andy's Backyard and see all of that. And then in Magic Kingdom, this isn't necessarily the first thing to do, but I want to see Happily Ever After. I adore that fireworks show with all of my heart and soul, and I'm so sad they're taking it away for the 50th. But I just want to go, and I want to watch Happily Ever After as many times as I can. What is the one thing you hope to take away from the program? There's a lot. I am really excited to see how I grow as a person, grow as an employee, getting to work for a great company. I just want to take away, I think, yes, my number one thing is I just want to take away as many magical moments as I can. I want to experience magic. I want to make magic for as many guests as I possibly can, because that is so much of what is at the heart of Disney. And so I want to make magic, and I want to try and bring home magic and really capture as much of it as I can, which is why I started this channel, is just a way to capture the memories, capture the magic, and if you want to watch it, if you want to come along, that would be great. And I just want to have these memories to hold on to for the rest of my life, because you never know when's the next time you're going to get, if you'll ever get another opportunity like this. If you've made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to follow along on my journey, subscribe, follow me on Instagram at Nat's Magical Moments. I will also link that in the description. And I'm so excited and cannot wait for all of the magical moments to happen, and you're great. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of your day.